Oh, and we got a little bit of issue up here. Place in some soil, some Georgia like clay. Now the soil, it might look a little clumpy. Big branch. What's good, WILDA fam? Welcome back to another crazy episode, guys. Today, I'm actually starting to do something around here at the zoo. We got a couple more enclosures to work on here, a couple more ponds to work on. So today, I'm gonna be banging out at least two things today. So, at least one thing at least, okay? So today, we're gonna be building a new enclosure for some more lizards, some more snake species. Yeah, it's probably gonna be for some lizards, tortoises, or something like that. But today, we're finally getting it together. And I'm coming out here, and we gotta finish up these enclosures for some new animals. What's good, y'all? Today's episode is sponsored by Joshua 19 Collection, you guys. Go check out their merch. The merch is fire. We got some crazy shirts, some hoodies, some pants, some hats, some glasses, whatever you want. Pretty sure they have them, you guys. Go click on their site right now. Link in the description. Without further ado, let's get back to the wild episode. Let's go.
Welcome to the zoo. Green iguana, how we gliding. Sugar glider, how we gliding. Come and see all about it.
Welcome to the zoo. Welcome to the zoo. You ain't gotta choose. We break all the rules and we in the booth. It's water. Yeah, I'm spitting jungle things. Yeah, we got the wildest things. The wildest things you done seen. You can come and join the team. Welcome to the zoo.
Check it out. We got my girl Ryiah right here. What's up, Ryiah? Yeah, she's just out here basking. The sun is actually just now reaching her. It's still early in the morning. I think it's like 12 p.m. right now. So she is out basking. Check her out. What's up, girl? I know you can't climb on me because we have a mesh barrier in front of us right now. But yeah, how you doing? You doing good this morning? So I'll probably feed her later on today. Feed the monitors and stuff like that. But without further ado, you guys, let's start on this new enclosure. Right here, this is the giant enclosure we're gonna be working on today. Check it out. It is huge. But yeah, I'm gonna be working on it, getting it all situated and all ready for some more baby species of monitors. I think that's really what I'm looking for. I might get like an Argus monitor, maybe another Asian or something like that to put in here. Because if another baby male Asian water monitor comes up, like a normal morph, I would get them. Because I want to breed. I don't want to hybridize, you know. So I have a Cummings eye male and I have a regular female. So I don't want to like hybridize them, you know. It dirties up the colors and everything. So I'd rather just get another female Cummings eye and then have another male normal, you know. So yeah, without further ado, guys, let's get on and let's make this thing beautiful. All right, you guys, I'm back outside. I actually changed my shirt. So yeah, I want to give you an update on it, on what I've added. I didn't do too much, but I just did the basics. Check it out, you guys. Right now, we got all the slabs and the stones. So in the daytime or in the mornings, these things will actually heat up. And these will be the basking spots at the bottom of the cage. So this guy will be able to thermoregulate. And this is just the first base. And kind of helps as a barrier for it not to be able to dig out. As you guys can see, there's mesh all around in the front. But that bottom is all covered. See that? No animals digging out of that. So I can tell you something like my female Asian water monitor Ryiah, she couldn't get out of it if she wanted to. And it's gonna be smaller animals going in. All right, you guys, so I'm actually back. I just collected a bunch of sand and soil. I made my own little mixture. That's what I kind of like to do sometimes. So it's just place in some soil, some Georgia like clay, and then the rest is just like potting soil and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be putting it in here. It's gonna be a really thin layer, just something to compact it in there. So they can't dig around too much, but you know, it's a monitor lizard. It's gonna be a lizard that's gonna go in here, so you gotta make it a little fun for them, you know. So another thing, you guys, is when you're more prepared for these animals, you know, it doesn't take a lot of work, you know. So having these enclosures ready and stuff, all I have to do is purchase the animal, and once it arrives, it is shipped here, and I have it in my home. All I gotta do is go put it outside and this enclosure is already ready, you know. That is one of the best things, you know. A lot of people get peer pressured into buying their animals, and you know, they rush out and they go buy whatever cage they can, and they don't know the specific needs of that animal, and they just get whatever they want, whatever they, you know, think looks nice, and you know, it can be complete. Sometimes it works out, but sometimes it can be completely wrong for the animal. So I mean, I say go do your research. Get the enclosure done first. You know, I'm preaching something that I don't always use, but I've had so much experience with animals that most of the time I already kind of heard about, you know, where they are from, what they eat, what they do, what kind of enclosure that they need. Does it have to be bigger? Does it have to be smaller? How big the animal is gonna get? So is it gonna need an upgrade in the future? You know, so a lot of you guys who are just starting out though, you know, do your research. Watch a ton of videos, you know. That's what I did when I was starting out. I literally just watched videos, read books as a kid, like literally all the time. I still read books and I still watch YouTube videos on it, you know, but it really helps a lot. So of course, we're gonna need a big old water dish. Check out, it's literally bigger than my head, you guys. So we're gonna put this thing in here. You know, if I get a water monitor to put in here, it's gonna be absolutely perfect. They're gonna love it. But without further ado, let's go put it in here. All right, so I think this big old water dish can either sit up there like that. And yeah, I mean, it looks crappy. I'm not even gonna lie, but trust me, it's gonna come together pretty soon. So right now, you guys, like I said, it looks crappy, right? But now, let's go get the basking logs, all the rocks and the stones, everything to decorate this thing and kind of bring it back to life, you know? Without further ado, this is my favorite part, so let's go. All right, you guys, so we are back. I got a bunch of logs, a bunch of sticks, and big old tree stumps. So now, let's get the decorating. Let's go. I'm ready, I'm hyped. All right, you guys. So I got one big old tree stump right here. So, you know, you kind of got to use your imagination once you get to this kind of part. You know, you got to know how to set things up, which ones you like, which ones you don't. And most of all, what the animal needs as well. So I know that in the sun, he can come up here, they can bask straight up on the top. And I'm gonna like try to connect some more pieces and logs so they can have, you know, access to getting higher up. So hopefully let's do it. Y'all in the water bowl currently, but trying to figure out something real quick. So bear with me while I get this kind of looking right. Bear with me. This is good. Okay. All right, you guys, check this thing out. We are finally done, you guys. If you want to do this at home, y'all definitely can. I just say, you know, I've been doing this for years, so it comes just so naturally. So just watch a couple videos. Maybe one of my videos might be one. You know, you could take inspiration from people. That's what I like to do. And just check this thing out. We got a huge water bowl. We got logs and basking spots for them to climb up at. I didn't add any hides because this thing is right near a bush. So the animals that I will put in here should definitely feel a little comfy. And they probably won't need anything to hide in, honestly. So, I mean, these guys are going to be able to roam around here. Love this whole enclosure. You know, I love it too. It is just one of a kind. It's so dope. And thank y'all for watching today's episode. I love y'all, WILDA fam. Don't forget, chase your dreams, you know, go after what you love. But yeah, you guys, I love y'all. Keep God first. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next WILDA episode. This is day 2 of posting every single day. So subscribe and I'll catch y'all in the next episode. Peace.